So I'm proud to be the leader of Croydon Council at such an exciting time for our borough, and it's great that we've got this Congress event today here with the Mayor of London joining us. We said as an administration that we wanted to see local people get the opportunity to benefit from the investment and growth in Croydon, and we also said we wanted to put culture at the heart of regeneration in this town. We're seeing that through the Council's commitment to a £30 million investment in a new Fairfields, local jobs being created with the brilliant Box Park development now open so successfully on site, the discussions we're having with developers like Westfield Hammerson's to make sure that local people will get the priorities for jobs when that opens, and it's in a construction phase as well. The reoccurring theme through all of this, as I said, is to ensure that local people are getting the benefit of these decisions. As a council, we've changed our procurement policies to make it easier for local companies to work with the council, and we've also said you'll only get those contracts if you're paying your workers the London living wage. So right across the piece, this is about making sure investment and growth both benefits the town, secures prosperity for future generations, but make sure the current generation also benefit from that investment and growth.
It's definitely got a hustle and bustle around Croydon.
I think it's a good place to live.
It feels like old London. It seems to be pretty inclusive.
Shabby. We have a lovely market here.
There's more to see and more to do than people actually realise.
I think people identify Croydon as the town centre rather than Croydon Borough.
The local area it's had some bad reputation over the years.
A large part of Croydon Centre is a conservation area.
To me, Croydon is beautiful, complex and surprising.
Vibrant, multicultural.
Generally people are kind of happy, smiley, friendly.
There's a lot of changes going on in Croydon at the moment, and I do believe that they're doing it for the right reasons.
So it's again, it's definitely getting better.
Croydon's a good place to live. I enjoy living in Croydon. I have no regrets and I have nothing bad to say about Croydon.
What makes it very unique is it has a really incredible sense of its own identity. Croydon has now become a very important part of London itself, and people are seeing Croydon as a very viable kind of well-connected option for investment. And there's been several kind of key things that the council has done and several interventions which have been designed to kind of change perception, not only of the place, but of the things that we think are very important to the place.
And you look at some of the buildings that are on the main road and you see that they've either kind of been overlooked. You look at the market area. Croydon does have a lot of history. It's a fantastic location. This is the place where you probably might want to be looking at living in and looking at socialising it.
There is a huge amount of regeneration and change going on in Croydon, and one of the things that's most important to us within that is to make sure that there is a very strong cultural element running through it. And of course, it's not just about the Fairfield Halls. It's about the rest of Croydon, and we do have a number of really great cultural organisations with great futures ahead of them. We've got the Rise Gallery, Turf Gallery, the Oval Tavern, great little independent music promoter. And we've got lots of these really lovely little things happening all over the place. And those are going to grow and develop, and they really are an important part of the future of Croydon.
It's incredibly important to bring everybody together and to take them on the journey of the regeneration. There are going to be great challenges ahead, but with great challenges come opportunities, and it's about making sure that it's inclusive for everybody.
What we can do, we are doing at Croydon through our planning obligations, through our Section 106 planning obligations, but in terms of our growth strategy is very much about putting local jobs, local homes at the heart of what we do. All the work we're doing around things like landlord licensing, our investment in district centres. Our focus has been very much about interventions that will change perception, but really set it on a course that is about a sustainable way of developing a place.
Brick by Brick is the council's development company, and it's an independent company that the council set up to deliver housing development across the borough, and that's development of both private housing and affordable housing. And through this model, we think that we can deliver many, many hundreds of new homes for Croydon residents over the course of the next few years. Traditionally, developers would deliver new schemes on different sites across the borough, and over the course of the last 3 to 4 years, we've received about 15 to 19% affordable housing through that process. The brick-by-brick model is distinctly different, and by working with the council and working with land holdings that the council has, we can deliver around 50% affordable housing across the sites that we deliver. And that affordable housing suits Croydon residents of a variety of tenures. So there's some affordable rent, there's some for shared ownership, and there's some discounted sale units for people who want to either rent or own their own homes.
We're absolutely determined that all of our residents have the opportunity to share in Croydon's success. That's why we have created Croydon's JobWorks, which is a free-to-use jobs brokerage service. The jobs brokerage service is going to be working with some of the people furthest from the job market, making sure that they've got the skills, the CVs, and everything else that they need to be able to successfully apply for jobs that are being created in Croydon. We're working with partners such as Box Park, the Croydon Partnership, Checkers, to make sure that all of our residents have opportunities to get good jobs in those companies.
Whilst I take pride in what we've done specifically right here, I think it's not about the red line boundary for me, it's for the collective working together about what's happened in Croydon, and that's been a lot of work together. And the fact that along that way we've also managed to bring in loads and loads of Croydon local people to work with us. I think we've had almost 100 local jobs now created, 200 jobs in total. We've had 20% of our traders are local Croydon traders. So we've been able to do something that isn't just about a building, it isn't about a structure, but it's also about the local people at the same time. So the fact that we can have that impact and bring the story of Croydon wider, but also bring Croydon into that story is brilliant for us.
The changes in Croydon are absolutely phenomenal. We are crying out for investment, and the attraction of the likes of the Croydon Partnership and others coming in, HMRC, the Body Shop and the like, is really demonstrating that Croydon has come on a massive journey and has got a long way to go too.
I think it's an urban extension, first off. I think this is an urban district. I think it's an urban district. For me, it feels like a Zone 2 region of London out in Zone 5, because that's, you know, the kind of characteristics, the demographics, the kind of space it is. So I'd say there's the opportunity sort of creative activity is enormous, and I think it's just providing the spaces and the places it is.
It does elicit sometimes a sneer, and at other times a real fierce pride in the place. But what you don't get is indifference.
This borough has so much to offer, it's so diverse, it has something special, and a lot of it is about the people.